All products and styles mentioned in this video are based on personal testing and real-life wear. All thoughts and opinions are real and that of my own experience shared with a creative twist. Welcome to A Hair Story. Welcome, beauty fanatics, to another exciting episode of the Styling Products Showdown. I'm your host, Amber Winters. Today, we're tackling curls that fall flat and mixed feelings on hairspray. We're pitting top-rated drugstore hairsprays up against a pro stylist holy grail to answer the never-ending question of, does hairspray really work?
Hairspray always works.
Or is helmet head forever in your future?
Helmet hair always falls flat. Tell me about it.
Today, you'll be witnessing the ultimate 24-hour battle to see which hairspray comes out on top. Our three fabulous contestants will be creating the same curled hairstyle while giving tips to each of you at home on how to achieve this look while using their selected hairsprays to help maintain long-lasting curls. During the hours post-styling, each look will be exposed to some outside air and fresh sunshine, as well as a steamy shower for the extra touch of humidity. Our contestants will also be running their hands through the hair once every hour to determine just how flexible these hairsprays are. All three hairsprays are going to be scored in 4 categories of price, feel, smell, and performance. Each category will be ranked on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being I'll never let go, Jack, and 1 being thanks for nothing, Rose. Each hairspray was chosen based off of search results for flexible hairsprays. The ultimate judgment, though, it lies in your hands, so be sure to join in on the fun and let us know in the comments which product you felt crushed the competition and deserves that hairspray crown. We've brought back some of our favorite contestants who have spent time in the hair lab getting to know their chosen product, how it feels and smells prior to styling. Let's check in with them to hear more about their selected products. Look who it is, your seasoned pro in the hairstyling world. I'm Summer Beauty. As a stylist of 17 years, I have been around longer than some hairsprays have even existed. Today, I'll be using Living Proof's Style Lab Flex Hairspray. This has a solid 4-star rating on Sephora. It's basically royalty in the hairspray world. It is known for giving flexible, brushable, and touchable holds, and it claims to work for all hair types and textures. Plus, it offers heat protection up to 410 degrees, so that is a big bonus. As most professionally labeled products are, this does come at a higher price point of $32 for 7.5 ounces. Not what we call cheap at all. So I'm gonna place it at a 2 on our scale. It has such high ratings off of the reviews, so I can't bring myself to put it at a 1. The smell, it's light and pleasant to me. It reminds me sort of like a clean powder. It's maybe not the best description, but nothing about it I think would turn somebody off. So I'm gonna place that at a full 5. I'll never let go. Product feel, while testing in my hands, obviously it has some stick as it's a hairspray, but not actually as much as I would have thought. It also comes out of the can quite light as far as its mist. So for right now, I'm gonna place it at a 3, as more of the product feel is going to be determined by running my hands through the actual hair later. I'm Silky Sue, and I am back and ready for action. As a 2-time champ from previous styling videos, I have got a lot to live up to. I'm testing Garnier Fructis, their Sleek and Shine anti-humidity hairspray. With the thousands and thousands of reviews on Amazon and a 4.4-star rating, this hairspray promises 24-hour hold combined with humidity protection for just $7.99 per 8.25 ounce can. So it's a very good price point for what you get. So with that price point, I'm gonna give it a full 5 as it's so affordable. The smell, it's just okay to me. Some other products I've tried by them were more enjoyable, but because I don't find it to be gross, I'm gonna place it at a 3. Product feel, I'm a little curious to see how this performs. In my hands, it felt a little wet, and it comes out quite heavy from the can. That leaves me concerned about how flexible it will be. So for now, I'll give it a 2, and we'll see how it feels later in the hair. Hello, it's me again, Bouncy Brenda. You might remember me from the volume product comparison or the Bob Championship video. Sadly, I have not had the best luck in winning those contests, but I am determined this time. Today, I have got the Suave Flexible Hold Hairspray, and let me tell you, this is budget friendly with big promises. 4 words: humidity protection and weightless hold. With over 1,400 reviews and a 4.3 4.3 star rating and a price point of just $3.98. I feel like I just might have the winning ticket. With that low price point, I have to place it at a I'll never let go, so a full 5. I love the smell of this as well. It's giving me light floral beachy vibes, but it's not overwhelming, so it's gonna get a full 5. Product feel, I had really high hopes for this one. It actually absorbed really well into my hand without leaving a heavy residue, and it comes out of the can nice and light. So for right now, I'll just place it at a 3, as I don't want to get my hopes too high, but I am feeling quite confident. Now that we've met our contestants and their hairspray picks, here's how it's going down. Summer, Brenda, and Sue have prepped their mannequin's hair with Pureology's leave-in conditioner, followed by a nice blow dry complete with a round brush performance worthy of an Oscar. This will allow each hair to have the same starting point, and I think it's also important to know that each of these mannequins, they all have real human hair, are all the same model with the same haircut to give you the most accurate product comparison. Each contender is armed with a 1-inch curling iron from SRI's Curl Q and their respective hairsprays, ready to show us the definition of long-lasting curls. While they're at it, we're gonna be testing their hair wisdom with a quick round of true or false, while they also get to know their hairsprays. And you at home, I want you to guess along to see how sharp your curl game is, and let us know in the comments how many you got right. And if you have a curling hack of your own, tell us about it, as sharing is caring. All right, Summer, we'll start things off with you. Are you ready?
I was born ready.
True or false? Using sections the size of a fire hose ensures even heat distribution and prevents crispy hair.
True? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It is false. Smaller sections are your best friend when it comes to curling hair. If the sections are too big, the heat can't evenly be distributed through the section, so it's gonna leave you with an underwhelming curl. Plus, you also risk frying that outer layer of the hair. So small sections, because good things come in small packages.
And how is your Pro Hairspray stacking up on feel and smell, would you say?
I'm so far in this beginning section, I'm liking the smell. It's very underwhelming. It comes out nice and light out of the can and holds still, like I'm not changing any rankings, I guess I should say. I'm just curious to see how it holds up long term.
All right, I love to hear it. I'm curious to see how well Brenda and Sue do with their questions. All right, Brenda, let's see how much you know. True or false? Lightly coating each section of hair with hairspray prior to using your iron makes the curl feel sticky.
This can actually be both true and false at the same time, Amber. If you're using a really bad hairspray or too much of it, it certainly is true, but using ones that are meant to have flexibility and spraying lightly, it actually makes the curl last longer, though I recommend reserving this trick for special occasions only, as it can dry out the hair more if you do it too frequently. And when the hair is too dry, it can lead to damage, so it's best to limit on using it this way prior to placing in the iron.
And how would you rate the feel and smell of your product pick?
I'm enjoying it. It sprays out really nice and light. It's still not feeling super sticky, so for now I'm gonna leave my scorings the same.
All right, well, good luck with the rest of your hair.
All right, thanks.
All right, Sue, our reigning champ. True or false? Alternating the direction of curls is overrated. Just curl everything in the same way for a uniform look.
Obviously false. Alternating your curls, it adds dimension and texture, and it helps give your hair sort of like a modern and full of life look. It's like mixing sweet and salty snacks together. It keeps things interesting.
I do love a good trail mix. Any other tips you can give?
Yeah, make sure that your sections are the same width as your iron, and you want to hold it in the hair for about 10 seconds and then release for that perfect spiral. If you want more bouncy curls, you can let them fall straight out of the iron. For softer waves though, you can twist and pull the ends to soften the curl, but we don't forget the golden rule of curling, which is to never touch your curl until it cools right away. It needs to be able to have maximum hold.
Noted. And is your Garnier hairspray, is it ticking all of the boxes so far? What's your current status?
The intensity of the spray is a little bit strong, and it definitely comes out with a little bit more dampness than I would prefer. So I'm gonna move that product feel up just a touch, but the smell is fine, and I'm really excited to see how well it continues to work through the rest of our process.
All right, Sue, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, Summer, as our seasoned pro stylist, I wanted to see if you have any final tips that you can give to the viewers at home.
Ooh, yes. I have 2 more tips. For those rocking face framing layers, a nice trick is to over direct the hair across the face and then curl it away from your face. This is gonna give this area a burst of fullness, adding a touch more volume to the hair here. My final tip is to make sure you give a final coating of hairspray to your hair once all of those curls have been formed. Don't douse it, just enough to set everything into place.
Wow, I love it. Such small steps, but big results. So we've got prepping, well-sized sections, alternating, and over-directing. Sounds like a recipe for curl perfection.
It really is.
Our 3 competitors, upon finishing their curls, have ran their hands through the hair to soften the curl, as well as spraying one final coating of hairspray. I have to say, they all look quite promising to me and all look very similar, and I cannot wait to see how well each one holds up. Now is the time to begin our 24-hour challenge of real-life wear. As a reminder, each mannequin is being placed outside for 2 hours, as well as being exposed to that steamy shower and those hands being ran through the hair once each hour while inside. Be sure to let us know in the comments what style you think holds the best, and while you're there, if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so you never miss an episode. Your support helps us grow and it means the world. Let's hear from our contestants their final thoughts on their product performance. I'm calling shenanigans. I swear Summer and Sue are out to get me. Yet again, I was not impressed with my product pick. While Suave is super affordable, I just felt like the hair was meh. I felt like the hair looked the least nice, and it just wasn't doing it for me like the other hairs were. Product feel is actually gonna go to a 4 from a 3 because it is actually really minimal, so that is nice. It needs to be noted. The smell is still lovely, so that doesn't change, but overall performance, I just have to give it a 2. It just wasn't there for me. I'm not sure why this is so loved in reviews, but maybe next time I'll get a winner, but yet again, I am in the loser circle. What is there not to say about the performance of Garnier's hairspray? This performed so well. I was a bit concerned when using during the curling process, as it had a little bit of product feel while curling and in the testing, but this virtually had no product feel post styling. The hair felt so soft and so smooth. So product feeling, its score, it's gonna land all the way at the top at a 5. I was truly blown away. I love the shine that it provided in the hair. I do wonder if it might be a touch heavy for finer hair types, but it's so affordable that it is worth trying out for anyone. The smell, I'm gonna move it to a 4. While I don't think it has like this amazing smell, it's not bad and it made no difference to me. Overall performance, it lands at a 5. It would be an injustice to rank this at anything lower. I really was truly blown away by it, and I love when a product is able to do that. So I think I might just be walking away with another win. Let's see, my final thoughts on Living Proof's hairspray. I thought overall that this performed really well. I enjoyed how light that product sprays out of the can. It never gave that feeling of wetness in the hair, and the curling iron was able to glide through without any sticky or stiffness. But I will say the hair actually had more product feel to it post curling than I was expecting. I certainly was still able to get my hands through the hair, but the hair did have that texture feel, which I didn't love. So for that, I am gonna drop my ranking of product feel down to a 2 from a 3. I do appreciate the heat protectant that this spray offers, so that is a bonus, as the other 2 sprays don't offer that. Final scoring for smell, I'm still keeping it at a 5 though, as I enjoy it. Overall product performance, I feel like it deserves a 4 on our scale. I feel like it did a great job on that end, and it maintained some volume the hair had, so I don't know that 1 is exactly going to go wrong with this pick. Do I think it's a better choice over Garnier's? I can't say that it is, especially when you factor in that price. As always though, this was so fun and I'm actually excited to put Garnier in my rotation of hair products.
This has been such a fun and exciting competition. To show you again, here is a recap side by side of the before and afters of each mannequin. Their respective product is placed with each of them so you can tell which is which. You really can tell how well each product performed and held up. Taking into consideration the opinion of our contestants, we feel that Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Humidity Hairspray came out on top. Its shine, humidity resistance, hold, and price point are too hard to pass on. Remember though, final scoring comes from you at home, so be sure to let us know in those comments what hairspray you think is the best choice. We so hope you enjoyed this episode of the Styling Product Showdown. If you're looking for more product comparisons, be sure to check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!